Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tarot of Nella. Today is a really exciting unboxing review video. So this is the Rosewood Tarot Flowers and Herbs deck. These two decks are set in an enchanted world where flowers glorify the days and the herbs illuminate the nights. And this is by the creators of the Divine Masculine Tarot. So these two decks should be launching on Kickstarter on the 25th of April. I will leave the link to the Kickstarter page in the description bar below, so you can check out all of the information in regards to the launch and the decks. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. That way you get to see both of the decks in their comparisons. But as you can see, the box is really luxurious, super high quality. It has this kind of 3D effect feeling, and then when you open it up, it says the Rosewood Tarot here, and it says inside, "Welcome to the day, let the light open your heart." So that's lovely. And then the night version, so again we've got the beautiful spots, like metallic-y spots. So this one's more of a gold and this one is like a silver with the moon. Already I'm more drawn to this deck than that deck, only because I'm more of like a night owl. And again we have the Rosewood Tarot here, super pretty. And then inside the box it says, "Welcome to the night where the magic illuminates your path." So let's first look at in the Sacred Garden deck. So as you can see, this is the backs of the cards. They have that kind of soft rose petal velvety finish, and the edges are this matte kind of teal dark foresty green. I love the colour of the edges, very good choice. So these are kind of like nature based decks. And again, when we're looking into the card quality, it is quite sturdy. It feels super high quality. So super excited to do the flip through. So the day deck is 78 green cards coated with matte rose petal foil contrasted with shiny gloss foil, secured in an embossed magnetic book style box. And then the night deck, which looks like this. Love the backs of the trees, the blue. We have this gorgeous blue midnight dark blue edges on this one. So definitely a bit of me, the dark edge. So again, with the cardstock, it's the same. So these are 78 blue cards coated with rose petal foil, contrasted with shiny gloss foil, and again has the same magnetic box. And obviously you would be getting a guidebook with these cards decks as well. So I thought it'd be good to do a side-by-side comparison so you can see the day versus the night. So this is the full, which as you can see has the lovely gold, and then we have this beautiful kind of like black metallic stamping. So these are soft laminated cards. The contrast with the gloss foil secret prints is that they make you want to touch the cards all the time. I really do love the metallic pop of black popping through the cards, because it gives you a bit more of something to focus on. So again we have the full in comparison to the night. We have the Magician. We have the High Priestess. So each suit of the day deck is represented by a flower, as you can see here by the flower, and then we have the night deck. I feel like the two comparisons really have those kind of yang energies between the two decks, so you could either get both or you may be more drawn to a particular one. We have the Emperor. I love how clear the actual writing is in white. It stands out. So we have the Emperor. I love the transition of the red sky here. So we have the Hierophant. Each card of the day deck represents one landscape, one scene in the open nature. Usually with one or more main characters. So as you can see, we do have a little character here, which is really great for the intuition to work with. I love that this shimmery, like it looks like glittery stars here. So as you can see, it is a nature deck, so this is really more surrounded with the earth, ancient trees, rocks covered by moss, rivers, waterfalls, mountains, and endless winter white landscapes. So this is the Lovers. As you can see, in this one we have people, as in comparison to this one we do not. Then we have the Chariot. So I love the moody vibe of the blue. So the Rosewood night deck, this one does have like the element of the moonlight, okay, where as you can see we have the moon here, we have the strength cards, then we have the Hermit. Again, I just love the little pop of the person in the day deck. As you can see, we have with the night deck the shiny rocks, the glimmering waters, small fires, and reflections of the moon and of the sky. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like we have the energy of day travelers and night travelers. We have Justice. So I really love the special feature of the cards. Every card has a secret black design, so you will notice it when you kind of move the cards. As you can see, it's clearly showing up on my camera, which I think is a good touch and addition, because what this special effect can do, it can highlight certain things for you in the cards. We have Death. So I'm really drawn to this part here in the Death cards when I use my intuition. So it may remind you of something. So it's almost like this black silhouette, which could, you know, to your eye, you may see something, you may visualize something in that kind of imagery, which I think is a really highly intuitive feature of the cards. So we have Temperance. We have the Devil. So as you can see, it is a very landscape deck. Okay, so it's not, I wouldn't say this is a beginner friendly deck at all. I think you really will have to be very intuitive and know all of your cards as an expertise, or have a lot of experience with the tarot. That's the Devil. Then we have the Tower. And they are quite similar, but they're very different at the same time. So I think this deck reveals the spiritual journey of a modern traveller. We have the Star. Again, I love the pink. Then we have the Moon. We have the sun. It almost makes me think of a painting. It's making me think of like certain paintings and portraits. So if you love art, it's more of a very kind of artsy type of deck. You have Judgment. We have the World. So this tree I love. This is probably my favorite card, because if you see the coloration of this tree, and look at this, like this is almost like it's moving. The tree looks alive. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. It almost looks like all the chakras in the tree. And then we're moving on to the suits of air. So as you can see with the suit of air, we have a different symbol now. So we have the Elderweiss, and then on the night deck we have the lavender symbol. So I like that the suits have different herbs and flowers. So if you know your herbs and flowers and the properties, it can also add to the reading. So we have the Two of Air. So this is like the one where we're traveling down the mountains. We have the Three of Air. And I always love to work with my decks first to really know if it's really pulling on my intuition. So we have the Four of Air. The Five of Air. Here it really does look like a wind blowing here. We have the Six of Air. I have to say though, the night deck, the colours really remind me of like the Northern Lights, really galaxy vibed. We have the Seven of Air. The Eight of Air. And I don't really have anything quite like these decks, to be honest. I don't really have just landscapes, so it's very different. It's very nature based. We have the Nine of Air. We have the Ten of Air. And then Dream of Air. So this would be the Page, is the Dream. We have the Knight, which is Action of Air, which is very fitting. It would be nice to see maybe people for the court cards to really kind of, but again it's a nature deck, so it's not really focused around people. But again, this is why it makes it more of an experienced reader deck. Then we have the Queen of Air. So this is the Keeper of Swords. It's like Mother Nature herself, like the mother tree. And then we have the King of Air, which is Wisdom of Air. And he is like the really tall mountain. So then we're on to the Earth. So the Earth is represented by the orchid symbol here. And then in the night deck, the Earth is Sage. I love Sage. So again, it's good if you connect with herbs. So that's what we have on these ones. We have the Two of Earth. Ooh, little person. So the Earth is meant to have a more cozy vibe. We have the Three of Earth. The Four of Earth. 5 of earth. I'm seeing bats. When I flipped this, I literally, my intuition went straight to like flying blackbirds, bats. 6 of earth. The 7 of earth. And then I will do a shuffle test towards the end, see how it shuffles, and we'll see if we can get a collective message as well. The 8 of earth. The 9 of earth. So you can see just the cards are highlighting different areas. 10 of earth. So really giving it that kind of 3D pop. There is like a bell or something hanging here. So then we have the page of earth, which is dream of earth. The action of earth, which is page of earth. Sorry, knight of earth. The knight of earth. Then we have the queen of earth, which is the keeper of earth. And then we have the king of earth, which is the wisdom of earth. Then we're on to the suit of fire. So as you can see, the suit of fire, we have the marigold symbol here. And then in comparison to the night deck, we have the rosemary herb. So I feel like the night deck is more witchy herbs is what I'm picking up. So we have the 2 of fire. So this suit is really connected to like hiking in silence. We have the 3 of fire. The 4 of fire. I think it would be nice to have seen some animals maybe, just considering it's like nature and landscapes. I think animals, little hidden animals would have been lovely, a little lovely touch, but still very, very pretty landscapes. 6 of fire. The 7 of fire. The 8 of fire. The 9 of fire. And then we have the 10 of fire. We have this type of portal door here. So then we have the dream of fire, which again is the pages. We have the knights, which is the action of fire. Then we have the keeper of fire, which is the queens. And then we have the wisdom of fire, which is the kings. So then we're on to the water suit. So as you can see, the water on the day deck, it has the symbol of the lotus. And then when we look at the night deck, we have a symbol of time. Okay. So this is the Ace of Water. We have the 2 of water. So this suit is really kind of connecting more to dark and deep waters that run in streams, rivers, waterfalls, all those beautiful mysterious places where we become very sentimental. 3 of the water. The 4 of water. Oh, we have some animals here. 5 of water. Look. They like getting some water. Water from the river. We have the 6 of water. It's almost like you could do a story with both decks as well, because you can see we have like the dark figure here, like a shadow person, and it's kind of like, well, where did they go? They're no longer seen here. So it's a transition from like day to night, like what's actually happened in between. We have the 7 of water. The 8 of water. Again, there's a boat on this one with a person, but in this one there is not. So again, it's almost like it does kind of like create that type of story. We have the 9 of water. Ooh, I like this one because you can see in both of these instantly I'm drawn to the rocks that look like a skull. You can see the eyes, the mouth, the shape of the nose. We have the 10 of water. Then we have the page of water, so this is dream of water. We have the knights, which is action of water. We have the queens, which is keeper of water. And then lastly we have the kins, which is the wisdom of water. So another nice thing about this deck is it kind of, as again, creates a story. I think the cards actually do kind of align and match up. So we create in a landscape scenery, which is, wow, absolutely amazing. So if you can see, look, it joins. It's joining, which is super, super clever. It's actually joining up to create that whole portrait and story. So already I prefer the Knight deck. It's just a bit more me, a bit more of the colours. So I absolutely love the rose petal lamination that gives it the soft touch. So the shiny gloss foil that's stamped over gives a really nice contrast to each card. It shuffles lovely. Okay. I love the carved wood feeling to the box, the 3D feeling. I love the emerald and the deep sky because it really does symbolize the day and the night. And I just think it's a nice touch adding the gold and silver foil that's pressed both on the box covers and on the inner lids. So let's see if we can get a message for the collective. What does the collective need to know? Can we get a message for the collective? Oh, we have the very first card. We have the Fool. And what can we have in combination with this card? What's the meaning for the collective of the Fool? And we have the Wisdom of Water. So I'm really hearing that there's something you need to take a risk on. Like, you may be afraid to do something, to explore an opportunity, or to go somewhere. But with this kin of water, it makes me feel like, you know, this is about reaching your goals and reaching the top. How successful and rewarding you're going to feel if you do take this leap of faith and you start to kind of make this transition and this journey, because it's going to lead to a whole new creation of emotions that are going to start to flood into your life. Because with the symbol of the thyme herb here, it's really making me think about courage and strength that's going to carry you forward, as this is a symbol of power, courage and sacrifice. And this is why we have the Fool, because it's about taking that leap of faith and sacrificing something. So this is my full flip through deck review of the day and the night deck. These decks were kindly gifted to me, and I'm so excited that I have got to show you all these beautiful images. So the deck is going to launch on the 25th of April on Kickstarter. I will leave the link down below in case you want to follow it and support the deck as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Say day or night. I'd love to know which is your preference. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'm sending you all so much love and light.